Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The Container Store says it will accept Bed Bath & Beyond coupons. That's great. Now I can buy a container for all my Bed Bath & Beyond coupons. NASA was tracking an asteroid earlier this week that it said was the size of 48 eggplants. I don't know who came up with that measurement system, but I'd check their browser history. Experts say exposing your baby to peanut butter greatly reduces peanut allergies, but if it doesn't, you really just messed up your baby.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
On the phones, good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and I saw something on Facebook where I thought it might be fun to call somebody and prank him, a guy trying to sell his rollerblades on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to call him up and see if he'll give me a demonstration of how they work. You know, twirls and things like that, splits, maybe a show, you know? It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I'm Rick. I'm calling about the rollerblades you had for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Are they still available?
Yes, they are.
Cool. I just want to know, I'm a size 12. That says they're size 12. Do they fit true to size?
They fit true to size. They're a good size 12. I got
okay, cool.
fat feet, but they're good size.
Great. So they fit. If I tried them, if I came and tried them on, would that be a problem?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. I'd like to come by this evening and take a look at them if that's okay. And if I like them, I'll buy them right on the spot. Price looks fine to me. It says you want $49 for them?
Yes, that'd be correct.
All right.
$49 would work.
Can I ask a question real quick? What did you use them for?
I used to play roller hockey
Oh,
at
okay.
a men's roller hockey league.
Oh, okay. Great.
And, yeah, they're good. The wheels are brand new. The bearings are good.
So you've been rollerblading a while, right? A long time? Because I've never done it. So if it's okay, I'd like to try them on real quick and just kind of show me the ropes.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but you've never been on rollerblades?
Yeah, I've never been on rollerblades before. This will be my first time. I've heard from people that if you're not careful, you can get hurt, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And
see, that's what I'm saying. If I come this evening, if it would be all right, like if you could kind of show me the moves, like what do you use them, how do you use them?
You want me to wear them?
Yeah, you put them on, just do some circles or whatever, kind of show me how to use them.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Come on through. I'll show you how to use them.
Okay, and where would we do this?
I have a driveway and a garage. I mean, we can probably start in that area.
Okay, and if you're going to do it, could you show me some of, like, the twirls and stuff? I'm trying to get really good really fast, and I feel like if I watched you, I'd really advance quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do splits, like moves, like different things like that, and some dance moves?
I mean, I can put them on and show you that they work, that they roll, that they fit comfortable, but I
and then just
know.
show me some of the moves that you did when you would
I
wear
don't
them.
really do twirls. I just play roller hockey.
But how about this?
You know,
what if I played some music on my phone and you could just kind of do some moves to the music? Like you come out in the driveway, I'll bring a chair. It'll be a little later, so I'll probably be hungry, so I'll bring something to eat. I'll put some music on the phone, and you could just kind of do like figure eights and do some moves and stuff like
buddy,
that.
Listen, I don't know where this is going, or I'm just trying to sell a pair of rollerblades online. You're talking about bringing food and watching and playing music and watching me twirl around.
Is that a problem? Is that a problem?
Yeah, yes.
Why is that a problem?
It's a problem. Because I have a family and I don't need me dancing around in front of someone eating food while I'm rollerblading. That's the problem.
What's the matter with that?
Because I just told you, I'm just trying to sell a pair of skates to you.
Okay, well, this would be selling. Like, they'd be selling if you'd be willing to.
Sell? You're asking me to put on a show.
No, not a show, just a demonstration. Show me some of the moves that can be done in these skates.
Exactly.
So I thought I'd bring a chair, eat some dinner, and you're going to do figure eights and moves for me. It sounds like it could be fun.
No, it sounds like it would be fun for just one of us because I'm not interested in doing twirls and then music to a song for you. So
okay.
This is not fun for me.
To make it more fun. How about
$49.
How about if I bring some ribbons on a stick and you can twirl those around while you're dancing around like, hey,
this is a joke, right? What?
Yes, it's a joke, dude.
No, this can't
It's
be
a
real.
Prospector prank call. You're on Rock 107 right now, buddy.
In my mind, I have a picture of me doing twirls in my street, and all my neighbors are staring at me, watching me twirl in front of a man eating chips in a garden chair in my driveway.
Hey, come on!
Like, this is not what I expected at all.
You know, you've been a good sport, man. Yeah, I guess you don't really want to sell those rollerblades, though.
Not that bad. Nope.
Autism wandered onto a set of train tracks in New York this month, but the crew of an oncoming train saved him. They stopped the train in time. It's all on video. The mom showed up looking for him and was incredibly emotional when she got there. 5 MTA workers just got commendations for all of this.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It's like Bart Simpson if he moved up from petty vandalism to drug smuggling. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Did you see in the Citizen's Voice the recent incident at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility? 2 people were caught attempting to smuggle drugs into the prison using a slingshot. I mean, who needs drones or submarines or whatever when you have a trusty slingshot? Kayshawn Amir George and Susan T. Schaefer were arrested after investigators caught them flinging a package of marijuana and tobacco over the jailhouse fences. The duo was attempting to smuggle the package to an inmate, John Philip Moiser Jr., who's been held at the jail awaiting trial on burglary charges. Now, I'm not going to pretend to be a drug smuggling expert. Far from it. But even I know that using a slingshot to transport contraband into a prison is a terrible idea. It's like trying to sneak a watermelon through an airport by wearing it as a hat. The jail staff received a tip-off that Schaefer was conspiring with Moiser to smuggle a controlled substance into the facility, and investigators set up surveillance around the prison and the former Luzerne County Juvenile Detention Center. And that's when things started. George and Schaefer pulled up into a Chinese restaurant, parked their car, walked up the driveway to the vacant juvenile facility. Yeah, you heard that right. They drove to the Chinese restaurant before attempting to smuggle drugs into prison. So let me get this straight. These 2 geniuses decided to smuggle drugs into prison using a slingshot, but stopped off for some Chinese food on the way? I don't know what's more baffling, their criminal incompetence or their culinary choices. I mean, maybe they were just trying to get a head start on their prison diet. I don't know. But the duo must have thought they were being slick. But they clearly underestimated the watchful eye of Luzerne County law enforcement. They were caught in the act, and now they're locked up on drug charges. It makes you wonder what their next brilliant scheme would have been if they'd succeeded in their slingshot operation. It's like they watched one too many episodes of Wile E. Coyote and thought, hey, that can work. I could do that. It's stories like these that make you question the intelligence of some criminals. Maybe instead of committing crimes, they should consider putting their skills to a more productive manner. After all, if they're able to fling a package over a prison fence with a slingshot, imagine what they could do with a job as a professional T-shirt slingshot operator at sporting events. The real question is, what kind of security do they usually have at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility? If a slingshot and some pot can make it past their defenses. I mean, I've had to go through more screening to get into a Bon Jovi concert, for crying out loud. In any case, let this serve as a lesson to anyone considering a career in drug smuggling. Leave the slingshots at home and stick to more conventional methods. Let's face it, flinging a package over the prison fence with a slingshot is like trying to win the lottery by buying a single ticket. It's not impossible, but the odds are definitely not in your favor.
Nominees. Nominee number 1.
How often do you not know whose pants you're wearing? A 62-year-old man in Pennsylvania named Cameron Bell was pulled over earlier this month because he stopped at an intersection where there wasn't a stop sign. Cops saw him and decided to see what his deal was. So they pulled him over, and he was a mess. He failed a field sobriety test, and the officers discovered half an ounce of meth and a baggie of crack in his sock. He also had a crack pipe in one of his pants pockets. Cameron insisted he was innocent. He said he doesn't know how the drugs got into the sock and that they were not his pants, and he didn't know whose they were. I mean, as compelling as those arguments were, Cameron was arrested and charged with multiple crimes, including possession of a controlled substance and DUI.
Nominee number 2.
Maybe next time, just flip them off and keep going. A 55-year-old hothead in Georgia named Roger Barrett was arrested after he stopped and blocked a school bus full of kids and confronted them. Roger claimed he saw a kid flash an obscene hand gesture to his wife, so he parked his truck in front of the bus path, wouldn't move until he got the name and address of the kid. Now, it doesn't sound like he got that. He wasn't able to board the bus. The driver called her supervisor, who then called 911. A few parents arrived and filmed interactions with Roger, too. He eventually left before cops got there, but they later tracked him down and charged him with interference of the operation of public schools.
And the winner is
the guy with drugs in his pockets who claimed he didn't know whose pants he was wearing. Because that's what we all do. Pick up random pants we find on the road or wherever and throw them on. You are the Yambag of the day. And we'll move on to Friday's Yambag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yambag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107. Listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.